Massive thanks to the Mad Lads and Ladies supporting the channel. The doggos say thanks.
Hey, let's talk for a moment. I made the conscious decision to not put any sort of game footage here or play a game because I feel like this is something we should speak about face to face. I know that I've been making a lot of Yap videos the last few weeks, and there's actually a reason behind that. So, initially, like I said, I almost always have something to talk about. And something I've made very clear is my life sucks. And I appreciate the people who've heard my story and heard everything I had to say and joined as a result of it, or in part to help me make it better. Unfortunately, I've realized that I kind of dwell on it a bit too much. I have lost some friends for bringing down the mood too much. And honestly, I think I want to reduce the amount of Yap videos I make moving forward, and just the amount of videos I make moving forward in general. I'll still be making some Yap videos here and there, the same, slop style that I usually do for those. And then, of course, the edited videos in general. And if there's something that comes out and gets my attention, I'll definitely be talking about it. But I also want to reduce the amount of Yap videos I make because making 2 videos a day is very exhausting, even if they're very low quality. I my initial intention was to get up to 1,000 subscribers and then kind of make that the cutoff point and say, okay, so I'm still tiny. Like whenever you're under 1,000 subscribers, it's just a certain amount of leeway that can be afforded in which direction are you going to be taking your channel? What can you say? What can't you say? Like, obviously, I just kind of wanted to get it all out there. Like, this is who I am. This is what my goals are. This is my story and what I've been through and why I'm where I'm at now. And I feel like I've definitely exhausted that topic. And without even meaning to. Like I said, those of you who have joined because you think I'm a genuine guy or you want to see me, get out of this situation I'm in, I do appreciate it. But initially, the focus of this channel was meant to be on beating all the Monster Hunter games and kind of archiving the process as well. Something I'm probably going to do is make 2 different channels. The first channel is probably going to be fairly soon, most likely whenever I start Monster Hunter G. So the first Monster Hunter 1, now that I'm, as I'm closing on ending it, as soon as I finish up the multiplayer stuff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish all that up and try to make some, higher quality edited, probably properly edited videos out of it. And then after that, I'll probably start a sort of VODs channel. And what I mean by that is, like I said, my initial goal was to start archiving all the quests in Monster Hunter. So what this does mean is after I finish the Monster Hunter 1 now, I'm eventually going to have to do this with Monster Hunter 1 itself and then do it again. But uh, once I start Monster Hunter G, I'm going to start posting the VODs, like the actual missions on this channel, whether it's going to be commentated or not. I'm not entirely sure, but it's probably just going to be mostly raw footage of me going through the quests. And I might cut it down, I might not. We'll definitely have to see. But I know that with this, with the other channel, it's kind of going to be more of a vlogging type of channel. It's going to be fitness tips. It's just going to be my daily life, just me. That's pretty much where I'm going to put all my Let's Talk stuff. So, like I said, I know that I have a lot going on. And due to a lack of resources and a support network, I've kind of realized that I've really dwelled on a lot of the negative stuff in my life. And if I could explain myself a little bit, I just have been kind of bottling it up for the last 10 years. Recently, very recently, and I mean like right around when I started doing these Let's Talk videos, I blew up at a lot of people in my family and just kind of told them like, yeah, you did this, this, and this, and you didn't do this, this, and this, and everything just sucks now because of that. And I've realized it started to bleed into my content, and that was never really my goal to begin with. And I feel like I've lost a lot of respect from the community out of it. It's kind of like a sort of gut feeling sort of thing. And even if I haven't, I just I would like to bring the focus back on like Monster Hunter and beating all the Monster Hunter games. So that said, I appreciate everyone who has stuck around, and I apologize for anyone who's been getting exhausted just over me beating a dead horse and how everything sucks and I'm trying my best to get out of it. Like, I've already said everything I need to about that. And honestly, what really drove me to this decision was I realized somebody whose opinion I really value left the community, and I kind of like, I sent him a message to basically say, "Hey, sorry to see you leave. Hope things go well, and I appreciate you sticking around." And then we kind of transitioned to him saying, like, yeah, this stuff is like just hearing you talk about all this is kind of exhausting, and seeing the direction you're going in. And honestly, I am seeing that I'm bleeding subscribers a lot the last few days, and I realize yeah, talking about, potentially inflammatory stuff or talking about how much everything sucks and just going on and on and on about it. Uh it's something I'm willing to do. Like it's something I just kind of wanted to get it all out there while I'm still under 1,000 subscribers and then really tiny, and that's where I was going to really kick it off and start making a bunch of highly edited videos. But my biggest concern was I didn't want to get buried by the algorithm. I wanted to be able to just make stuff and then start building up quickly from there. But I've come to realize that's not really the best decision to make. It is exhausting, like I said, and it is draining, like, emotionally and mentally, not just for, the people who've left and for the community and for you guys, but also for me as well. I realize it's been really negatively impacting my mood as well because I've been dwelling a lot on all this stuff I've kind of kept bottled inside, and I'm ready to move on from that. I want to move past it. I want to grow. And don't get me wrong, and just I'm not gonna like try to ignore it and bottle it up again. It's just I got it out there for the world to see. That's kind of all I really wanted to do. I just wanted to scream into the void and shake my fist at the world and say I'm gonna get the better of you, so help me God. And yeah, I kind of got it out there. So I'll probably be making some more Yat videos. Probably mostly on industry stuff. I'll probably in like 6-ish months, whenever like after I actually move and stuff. That's probably whenever I'll be really doing a lot more Yap videos. Whenever I have the time for it, I'll like make a vlogging channel, do like fitness tips. Because if y'all remember, I was a bit of a pretty big guy, but now I'm actually kind of getting in shape. I got muscles and stuff. And I'm like and I'm actually getting properly fit. So I'm really excited about that because I'm going to share that journey with y'all. But like everything I did, and hopefully it can inspire other people. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just want to put the focus back on Monster Hunter, what it was meant to be before, and I appreciate everybody who's here. And sorry if I just kind of went on and on here. I just wanted to rag on about just a little bit more about everything that's going on. And like I said, I won't be cutting out the app videos. If I feel like there's something I want to talk about, then I'll talk about it. And I'm probably going to try to avoid talking about the more negative aspects of my life as much. Just because, like I said, one, I got it out there. Two, it's very emotionally draining, obviously. And three, yeah, I've kind of kept it bottled up for like 10 years. And that's why I just went on about it a bunch, even though I really didn't mean to do that. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to talk. Just find a topic and talk. But then I realized I would always go around, to that horrible, awful stuff that was happening to me and, how I'm trying to get past it. And I mean, everybody already knows by now. It's already in the other videos. But yeah, again, thank you everybody who's here, and sorry to everybody who I've kind of been mentally and emotionally draining on the last week or two. I am going to be going back to the Monster Hunter stuff, so no worries about that. And hopefully, I can start making some banger videos again. I know I was pretty proud of some of them, and I've realized I've hurt my channel, and I've also kind of a bit of an emotional and mental drain on a lot of people in the community who have still stuck around and just wanted to support me to begin with. So I do appreciate that, and I am sorry if I ever caused any sort of mental or emotional discomfort or just been a drain in general. I'm not sorry I talked about my issues because I that's kind of what I want to do at the end of the day. I just want to get it all out there while I was still small, so I wouldn't like bombshell a whole bunch of people if I ever became big and they're like, "Wow, man, that's nuts." And then I don't know. I guess I was just worried about like hate mobs forming, or just part of it was like I was worried about being accepted even despite my flaws. And then I don't want to like build something up and then just have something come out like, man, this really terrible thing happened to me, and then everybody just leaves, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? So I don't know, just a lot of stuff going around up here. Take care of your mental health. That's really one of the best things I can say. Definitely take care of your mental health if you can afford it. Get some therapy, or if not some therapy, at least like talk with some people who you personally trust, and really value those people close to you. Even if your family or your friends just annoy you, there are some people out there who have nobody. And for those people, like a lot of them would give up a lot of stuff just to have an annoying parent willing to, protect them and keep them safe. Because, yeah, just value the good in your life, because there's a lot of people who don't have that good in their life. And yeah, thank everybody for being here. Personally, I value you guys, and I appreciate y'all being here. And thank y'all for just kind of listening to me. And I look forward to seeing what I can produce with the time I have. There probably won't be a proper schedule for, because of my job and stuff. There probably won't be a schedule for my like edited videos or just my content moving forward. I'm gonna make something, and then if I like it, I'll obviously put it out there. But it's one of the situations where it'll be ready when it's ready. I think that's everything. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and hopefully I don't, completely cripple my channel by making this decision. But I do have to make the decision that I feel is best for my mental health and best for you guys, and not making a horrible impression. And as much as I like to, gripe and complain and moan, I've got to stop doing that and start making smarter decisions and, kind of stick to the main focus of my channel, that being Monster Hunter. Yeah. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the Hunt Club down the Discord below. And I look forward to enjoying the rest of Monster Hunter with you guys. Thank you all for being here. For those of you who see me through the Monster Hunter 1 campaign, and yeah, I think that's everything. Bye now.